edition of JNJ. What's going on, everybody? We got another jam-packed podcast for you. Have a little dirt race in the background here. You'll understand why a little later on. Let's kick things off tonight. Not like NASCAR like usual, but we have the Sweet 16 going on right now as we speak. Let's check in with those games. Right now, the 7th seed, uh, Michigan State, is in a tight battle with K-State. It is 64-63 with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Arkansas, the 8th seed, is trailing number 4 UConn at the half, 46-29. We got a couple more games later on. It's FAU, Tennessee, it's a 9-4. Zaga, UCLA is a 3-2. Should be interesting. Y'all have any picks or anything to add to March Madness?
No, not really.
No, I don't really watch it.
Alright, well, now, while we're on the ESPN app, go ahead and talk about the NFL news. The NFL has warned teams that are in talks or wanting to get Lamar Jackson to only talk to Lamar. They don't want any other funny business going on. More NFL news. We have Zeke. He has released the teams that he is interested in. They include the Eagles, the Jets, and oh, it cut me off. Kick me out. They include the Eagles, Jets, and Bengals. Sources say. And that is according to the ESPN app right now at this moment. And some baseball news. The Yankees MLB team value has went up to $7 billion. Let's see, anything else?
They won the classic, you know.
Let's go straight to some NASCAR news. North Wilkesboro announced about 10 minutes ago that the late model Cars Tour races that lead up to All-Star Weekend will be on sale starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. I was there for not a Cars Tour, but like a week or two before for a late model race and a mini wedge, and those were very cool races. It's a very cool place. If you can't go to the All-Star race, definitely go check out North Wilkesboro for the late model race. They're just as fun. I love North Wilkesboro. It's an awesome place. It's crazy to see how they've brought this racetrack back to life in really a relatively short time. So hopefully, I mean, who knows what the future of all these old racetracks are? I mean, Rockingham? I mean, they repaved it. We'll see. There's also some breaking news about 15 minutes ago. The Hendrick appeal will be on Wednesday morning. And on SiriusXM, Connor Daly announced he is attempting to double at Indy in August. He will be with the Money Team Racing. I think that'd be really cool to see Connor try that. He somebody also asked him about if he ever wants to do the Memorial Day, the Indy 500 and Coach 100 the same day. He said as of right now he has no desire to do that. He is surely just 100% focused on winning the Indy 500. He said once I do that, there's no saying he won't. He said, but right now he wants to focus on nothing but win the Indy 500. Chase Elliott has announced that he will be in the booth virtually for Stage 2 at COTA. So that will be pretty interesting, I think. Any reaction to that? Well, I'll pull up my next little bit.
Why isn't he going to be there?
I guess you don't want to travel with his leg.
Well, seems like a pussy move if you ask me.
I agree.
He's not stated a reason why.
He's just afraid to see everyone else do better than him.
I guess he's afraid to see Jordan Taylor outrun him in his own car.
Yeah.
But while we're talking about Jordan Taylor, I know we ain't seen him on track yet, but he had a hard time fitting in the car, so they had him, get a new seat and everything, because they tried to just use Chase's seat. And that boy was not fitting at all. Plus, this is the first time we'll see Jordan Taylor without really any track limits. We'll see how aggressive he does get. Also, in NASCAR news, Chevy and GM, they all came together and announced that they are going to stop making the Camaro January 2024. Well, according to Bob Hawkers and his research, teams will be allowed to race the Camaro in 2024. It's after 2024, so it will be interesting.
Well, don't slide up in front of me next time, bud.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's see, what else do I have on here?
Restart zone.
Oh, yeah. So, the restart zone was expanded for the first 5 races. Well, the drivers came to NASCAR and said that they feel it didn't really give them an advantage. So they are back to the 2022 style restart zone area for this week at COTA. Also new this week at COTA, the choose cone on the road courses. That will be interesting. And stage, we won't have cautions for the end of stages. We'll have points awarded, but there will be no caution. So we're kind of back to strategy, like the whole race strategy. You can flip the race, or really whatever you want to do. But it's interesting how these teams play the Points game, especially if there's a caution like halfway through a stage or something.
I wonder if the pits are going to close with 2 to go the stage.
Hmm, that would be interesting. If the pits would close. It's a good question. I don't know. Also, so there's some sponsor announcements. High Rock Vodka, part of our big partners, Dale Jr.'s Vodka, pretty much. I'm not supposed to say it. He announced earlier, him and Josh Berry, that the High Rock Vodka will be a sponsor, primary sponsor of Josh Berry for the Charlotte Roval in October. They also announced that if you join the 88 Club, right now, you will be entered in a chance to win a autographed hood by Dale Jr. It says High Rock Vodka. In non-NASCAR news, the Cars Tour, which was it's a little bit NASCAR news because it was bought by Junior and Harvick and Jeff Burton and like 4 or 5 other people. Who knows? And they will race late and pro lates at Florence Motor Speedway this weekend. That is on the 25th. That will be Saturday. I think that'll be very interesting. We will have a reaction and results on the Tuesday podcast from this weekend's action down here in Florence. That should be fun. I also think, if I saw something correctly, that Josh Williams could potentially be trying to run a little bit at Hickory this weekend. If you don't know, the whole Josh Williams deal, he got suspended for one race, so he will be doing some late model racing, if I understood that correctly. What else? Anything else y'all want to make NASCAR news?
Nope, I'll take anything. No, let's do anything.
No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
It seems like it was a very quiet day until this evening, and then it got like really crazy all at once. I know it's a big travel day for a lot of the teams and crew members and stuff, so that's probably why. Um, yeah, that's all I have there. As far as NASCAR goes, NFL goes, MLB goes, what else? Oh yeah, one more thing. SRX has released their logo since they were bringing back the Thursday Night Thunder this summer. They paid tribute to the original logo, and it looks very cool. You should definitely go check it out. All right, let's y'all not your race picks, but your predictions for the racing down in Coda this weekend. Let's start with the trucks. Y'all have any predictions? Not your race picks, just predictions about racing and qualifying for the trucks.
Well, I have a prediction for the whole weekend, but doesn't necessarily have to be just the
Well,
trucks.
go ahead and throw your prediction for the whole weekend in.
Chevy's gonna sweep the weekend. That's what I think's gonna happen.
There it is. Joe says Chevy will sweep the weekend. Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. We'll have to wait and see how right he is.
And
Oh, Arca too?
They're not at somewhere else, but
I
they're
forgot
at,
about Arca. Where are they at?
yeah, they're I don't know. They're I saw some. They're going somewhere.
Yeah, be a lot of cautions wherever they are.
It wasn't Coda. That's all I know.
Wherever
It was
they
somewhere on
are,
the
hope they
East
all have
Coast.
fun. Hope they all have a fun race. I don't know, Ninja. You got any predictions for the trucks or Xfinity or Cup or just the weekend overall? Not your picks, just predictions.
Weekend overall, born racing.
How so?
There's going to be a spread out. I'm going to see the same guys up front. No, not wait for my predictions, but I already know on the truck race. I got a good bet on the Xfinity, and I was on the Cup race.
Okay,
But I'll wait till we
well,
do for that.
I expect not a boring race for any of them, really, because let's see, the truck race is pretty short, so it should be high intensity. And I mean, you got Alex Bowman in the truck this weekend. You also have the Hendrick Xfinity car fielded this week in Xfinity. That will be cool. You have AJ going down the race Xfinity. So qualifying is going to be important for the regulars. Try to outqualify the other guys in the road course ringers coming in.
I ran the same exact lap 3 laps in a row.
Well, anything y'all want to add before we go to race picks?
No.
Nope.
Or do you want to do a league announcement, then race picks?
No, we'll do race picks first.
Okay. Anything NASCAR racing wise, Ninja, or actually anything at all? That's not league racing yet.
I had a shitty ass job today. What about that? I got pictures too.
Oh boy. Alright, well fine. Let's just talk about the life of Ninja for a minute. This is our 5 minute part of the podcast of Life of Ninja.
I think about changing career path.
Oh boy. What's wrong with the HVAC, man?
The fucking idiot ass homeowner put a unit in a knee wall, and it was a bitch to get out of the wall. It's a bitch to get new in the wall. Plus, it was almost 90 degrees today.
Yeah, it was a very nice day. I've done some yard work, cut some trees and some grass.
Oh,
Very
lucky
nice.
you guys. It snowed the whole time.
It wasn't 90. It was like 65.
It snowed the whole time when I was outside.
Oh
So,
god.
yeah,
Well,
I'm cold.
just northern things.
And then the guy, our lead, who gets paid the most of everybody, guess what he was doing today? He's just asleep on the customer's bed. You know, that was just a very fun day. I got pictures you won't see it. Yeah, it was not good there.
Sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'd like to be the lead HVAC man. I just sleep in the bed.
Yeah, they asked you to get back to the shop. Yeah, and Pick's got to run to the boss. See, boss is not very happy about that.
Hey, he
But
was
no,
not asleep. He was laying there under a vent, waiting to test the air.
We only had that thing hooked up yet. We just got in the new
Like,
wall.
he was waiting to test the air.
I had to go out and heat strip it.
Oh
He told
boy.
me you can figure it. You can figure it out yourself. If it
He
doesn't work, blame him.
well,
Yeah.
I like how someone else smacked the wall and actually got a faster lap time.
I guess let's get
You
into
can
race
go.
picks.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with race picks. First up, we got flip the page. We got trucks with Joe.
Mm, I'm thinking that it's either gonna. Is Kyle running in the trucks this weekend?
I don't know.
No, just Bowman.
Okay, then Bowman's gonna win it.
Okay.
Bowman's gonna get that first cover truck race win.
Well, guess what I'm gonna do since y'all are leaving it to me. And here's also a quick fact with Jack. The 38 truck is undefeated at Coda.
He shouldn't have won last year, but okay.
He shouldn't have won, but he is undefeated, and I am taking a 38 truck to go 3 years in a row undefeated at Coda.
Okay.
All right, Ninja.
Like Derek Krause.
Man's going back to back. You have him going back to back.
Kraus isn't racing, but
Is he not supposed to weekend?
I think you're thinking of Eckes.
2019 truck. Napa 19
Eckes.
Toyota.
That's Eckes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
got taken. I think I think it's like
Kraus
Bowman
is
and
Kraus is going to be in the X80 series for a colleague starting at Richmond.
no.
All right. Well, speaking of Xfinity Series, Ninja, you get first pick.
Dingling.
AJ
AJ.
Ringer.
Mm-hmm.
Dinger, the road course ringer.
Yep. I think I should have won it this weekend.
All right, Joe.
I feel like that's not going to happen in the Xfinity series.
What is
Chandler
gonna happen?
Smith. Chandler Smith is going to go out there and he's going to show these boys what it's all about.
All right. All right, I can see it.
You know what I can see?
Well,
Your car for a
yeah,
second time.
I know.
So better get going.
I know. I'm struggling. My
Like the job.
Xfinity pick, huh? You said who?
I said Chandler Smith.
Chandler Smith and AJ is off the table.
I don't even. Who's still in the Xfinity race this weekend?
Austin Hill's there.
Austin,
I think that's all I need to say.
Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed. I think Haley's running this weekend. Brad Moffitt. Is Ryan Truex running this weekend?
No, because Ty Gibbs will be in the field.
Oh, God.
Ty
Can I change my
Gibbs
pick?
is in the field.
Can I change my pick?
Yes, Ty Gibbs is in the field as of yesterday. It was announced yesterday he will be running the 19 this weekend. in the Xfinity
Well,
Series.
that changes my pick I had in my head the whole time. Give me Ty Gibbs.
God damn it.
I thought you guys knew that. I didn't say
Uh,
anything. I just assumed you guys knew that he was running. I thought everybody saw it, but
No, because I was going to take somebody completely different.
who are
But
you
what,
thinking?
what were you thinking? What the? Were you thinking like Ryan Seager or something? I mean, that would be a good
That,
pick though.
no?
Don't be hating on him.
I was going out there, buddy. I was taking the big bet. I was going to make all the money.
Oh, Jeremy Clemens then.
No, no, not quite that big. Because the dude wins one race at Road America, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, he can win any road course.
He just texted.
Give me Ty Gibbs.
You've taken the 19 of Gibbs
Yes.
with the he gets us.
Yes.
All
He
right,
gets he gets us, but he gets me in victory lane.
all right.
All right, let me make sure I write down the trucks here.
Well, how about them cup picks, boys?
I know I'm trying to write it all down. Hold on, write it all down.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Jim writing them down as we went.
7.
He didn't say hold a 7.
No, I said
They were gonna hold the 7 there.
who
Carry
did
the
it
1.
take for the trucks? Who did I take for the trucks?
Ninja took the 19. I took the 7,
You
and
took a 38.
you took the
You're like,
38.
Oh yeah, because we're in the.
"You've been
I thought you
doing
were
me
talking
That's
about
right. That's
the
right. I gave the whole.
seasons.
Oh,
Don't
picks.
make that
Let's see. There's a lot of guys that come to mind, especially with all these,
F1 camps.
yeah.
A lot going on.
On top of our typical people like AJ and Cindric and all these other
Chase
people.
away.
Chase is not there. I mean,
Yeah, Briscoe's there.
Truex isn't that crazy, but Briscoe was pretty good. I don't feel
Truex
confident.
doing races.
I don't feel confident in Truex at Coda. But you know who I do feel confident in, and I'm putting my money on as we speak. I know it might not be
Larson.
smart. No, it's not Larson. I'm putting my money. Well, not my money. I'm putting like $2 of my FanDuel credit on Tyler Reddick.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So give me Tyler Reddick for 23-11 road course win, baby.
Yeah.
All right, Joe with the second pick.
Um. The Cup Series. You know what? Give me Suarez.
Oh, okay, okay. I see you.
Get a little pinata out there. The Mexican cartel out there. He's gonna win one of them. That's his new nickname, by the way.
Red Dog Reddick and Suarez.
The cartel man. The hell is this announcer
All right,
talking
Ninja. Also, breaking news: Michigan State and K-State have went to overtime, tied at 82 each.
about? Really, I thought they were both tied at like 88 and 89.
Shut up, Joe. Come on.
You don't say each. I mean, you could just said tied at 88. You
Yeah,
have to say
I
each.
could. I'm not thinking. All right,
I can tell. Normally aren't.
it's been a day.
It's been more than a day. It's been like it hasn't even been a day.
Ninja, where's your pick at? You've had way too much time. Go ahead and take
I have a
Kyle
feeling
Busch
I
and
know
go
who he's
on.
gonna pick.
I swear, if you take Logano for some Magic Grow course win, you're stupid.
I'm
That,
taking, I'm taking
that
all
wouldn't be
Chastain.
such stupid. Okay.
Chastain
You
back to
know,
back at Coda.
yes.
That's crazy. None of us picked AJ to win.
Well, I mean, he was there last year, but he.
So was Bowman. Bowman should have won. I mean, he was going to win that race if it wasn't for Chastain deciding to Chastain in the field.
Well,
He's the
Okay.
so
he's the
two
bigger.
Trials
freaking-
cars and 2311.
Is that your best Josh Williams you got?
Yes, I
Start
parked it.
on the bottom.
Yeah, I parked it on the start finish line. I'm out. Peace.
Bet. Don't ask what's going on.
All right. Joe, who did you take Xfinity again? I didn't write it down.
Jesus
Hell, I
H.
remember.
fucking Christ. God,
Oh,
dang
I
it.
took the 16 of old Channy Smith.
Oh yeah. All right, I got it all wrote down now, boys. Anything you want to add forward? No. We got one big piece of announcement here.
Yeah, a couple big announcements.
Who did I take for my Xfinity series again?
You took Josh Williams, I think.
No, I said Daniel myself.
You know what? Ooh, Alex LeBay is in for Josh Williams, and Alex LeBay is a pretty solid road course racer. Not gonna lie.
The picks are already over, buddy.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Definitely gonna be one to watch.
Definitely gonna be a long shot, but let's get back to our last piece of business on the night. This Tuesday. It's Tuesday, ain't it?
Either Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, Monday or Tuesday. Alright, next week is the All-Star race in the Woo League. And we have an announcement to make about it. We have the format of the All-Star race. And I'll read that right now.
And then I'll explain it if we need clarification.
Let me try to do that again. Alright, I'll read this right now. So, All-Star race will be at Baxterville. Qualifying will be single car runs, 2 laps, in parentheses is 3 attempts. The race breakdown will be 10, 10, 40, 5 bonus points for each segment, 15 for the win. Custom setups, that's right, you heard it here first. Custom setups will be allowed for next week's All-Star race. Bring your A game, boys. Let's see what you got. This will be in the 360 sprint cars, too. So there's a lot of adjustments you can make. Make sure you set that wing up just right. Get your weight, cross weight, all that good stuff. The same rules are in effect for this race as every other race this season. I will now turn it over to Mr. Ball JNJ for further comments and concerns and questions.
Yeah. I mean, it's just an all-star race. There's points on the line. Drivers got to use their heads, and if they don't, I mean, I'm going to be a little bit more lenient with penalties and stuff. Which, I mean, like if you, there's a difference between taking somebody out and moving them up the track for a win. So I mean,
Well, Joe, you also got to take into consideration with this being 360s. You know, we haven't raced a 360 ever in this league. So it's not going to be like a late model when you don't lean on people as much in a sprint car and stuff. Plus, you got tires, front tires hitting rear tires, running up in the air, doing wheelies. Like, we got the potential for some really cool flips.
Yes, but I mean, I'm talking more of like, you know, full on just slam them into somebody trying to force them up into the wall or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just
I
the fundamentals of racing.
Yeah.
I have an announcement. Just so you know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go with Ninja and he can do his announcement, and then I have penalties and stuff I need to talk about.
Okay, I also want to announce, if it's okay with Ninja, that I would like to release the schedule for Season 4 Gojo Cup next week.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
good.
Well, you heard it here, boys and girls. Everybody. Season
Yeah.
4
Your
will be announced.
transgenders.
I said everybody. Everybody's welcome.
Oh.
We need all of you as we can. Please pay me YouTube. Pay me some money. I'm broke. So I can pay everybody. Because everybody's, upset because I'm not paying anybody. So please help me pay my team here.
All right. But Ravel is the 12 car for Blue Race on that iteration for the next 5 weeks. Like, that's it. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm feeling some issues, so I get the chance.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna further go into that with what you're saying there. Um, the penalty was originally scheduled to be 4 races, but then that was going to be taken off by a bad call. So then it got moved over the 40 points without any suspension. But then, um, with further review, it has been dropped to a 20-point penalty. So it's no longer a race suspension or 40 points. It is now down to 20, and Ninja is eligible for the rest of the season.
I am still repealing on it. It was a
All
race.
right.
I'm still calling it.
Yeah, we'll talk after podcasts about that. I'm open to talking about that. But as of now, that is the call is a 20-point penalty for the 12 car. I'm gonna hand it over to Jack with the GTA League with what his call was with that.
Oh boy.
I'm still waiting for an answer for that. So I'm surprised. I'm gonna be surprised with this one.
You and everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah. So to elaborate on what he's talking about, in post-race inspection of the second race at the Coliseum, as we call it, or fake Bowman Gray, or whatever you want to call it, on Monday night, we discovered that when I messed up when I made the lobby. Alright? And I put restricted vehicles on. Custom vehicle restricted is what I was on. We saw it immediately. And there was 3 announcements before the race started to please nobody use custom cars. So we race it. I go back and look through everybody's truck, and from what I can tell, everybody's fine. If any of the two in the back used anything to finish multiple laps down, it definitely wasn't helping. So I mean, there's no point in me doing anything there. There was. Um, I was clean. From what I saw, Ninja was clean. They come down to the final two, the top two finishers, Joe and George, or Backwoods. And what we found was Backwoods used a custom truck. This was proven by the rims and the red roll cage that you can see On the back of the truck, the two little bars that connects like the bed and the cab, like goes in the back of them there to support braces, and the roll cage inside. You can see the clear as day. And if you go back to when we were testing and practicing, and I allowed custom trucks on just because messing around, having fun, testing everything, and there was a conversation about customizing trucks and changing wheels. The truck was also had the red roll cage in it. There is multiple occasions of that truck being used. After I discovered this, we took pictures. We went to a racetrack with custom turned off and chose the same truck that he was running with blue and white, and the roll cage was not red. Everything was blue with white accents. That is my findings in the post-race report. I have talked with the first and second place drivers about penalties and stuff. Neither side has agreed on terms, putting me in a tough situation. I have not made a ruling to either side yet. I am still in talks with both parties, and I will continue talks up until tomorrow night. If there is no decision or agreement reached with both parties, then it will be a no call. At the end of the day, yes, he cheated, but my mess up also allowed for cheating. So it is a very tough call. But if I do nothing, then if I ever mess up again, the whole field is going to be using custom truck. So I have to do something. And whether it's give them equal points and give Joe a win too, or whatever I have to do, I will do. If it comes to putting him in front of the lap cars and moving everybody up a spot, that is an idea I've been tossed. I've been tossed the idea that he just completely disqualify him. There's been multiple ideas thrown at me on what to do in this situation. I kind of like the idea to just give them equal points and a win each, if they will go for that.
Can I chime in here or something?
Let's hear what you guys say about this penalty here.
Well, it was said at least 3 times Jamie and Jack, so I get that point. For me sitting down talking to George or backwoods, he knows he fucked up, but he also knows at the same time if other drivers would have thought they would have done the exact same thing. So from when I talked to him, he kind of likes the splitting the points, both drivers get a win, and let's not have this issue come up again.
Let's I have another proposal. I guess.
Okay, put it out there.
So, me and him, since we finished 1-2, we could go back to that track, just the two of us. We'll put GTA mode on, but we're not going to use our guns. It's just so we can get a different view of the track. Or you can go stand on the stands and watch us.
Oh yeah, I can park in the middle and go watch it.
Yeah, and we could just the two of us, no custom cars, and
race like a 5 or 10 lap race.
Yeah, race it, make it 10 laps, and winner takes all. I mean, I'm down for that if he's down. I mean,
it will have to be next week. He is god awful sick.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. I mean, obviously I'm having my own problems at the moment anyway, so I mean, I'm fine with whatever. But I'm fine with that if he's okay with that.
I'll let y'all
sharing the points. And
well, I'm okay with that. I don't really care.
So possibly a little bit extra racing content from the old Coliseum there.
Yeah, mention the racing idea to Backwoods when you get a chance, and see if we can work something out for next week. Because I'll just okay if he does that Ninja and does he finish what third?
I
Ninja
finished.
finish.
I
Not third, I
finished
believe.
fourth. I finished behind J-Mad.
Well, here's the thing.
J-Mad bumped
If
him
we do
J-Mad
that, I
bumped
mean,
him
are you cool to let them two do that?
up. I mean, I wasn't gonna fight for. I wasn't gonna fight for it. So
Okay.
I
I
mean,
just want to make sure everybody's
even
okay with
without
it.
my, even like I was just using the stock vehicle like you guys were, and I still hold away from the rest of the field. So I mean, I don't really feel like anyone else should be in the conversation
Yeah,
other
I
than
just
top
want to make
two.
sure everybody was okay and wasn't stepping any more
Yeah,
toes. But yeah, I'm okay with the make a
yeah. I
lobby,
mean,
custom cars, do like a little 10 lap dash or 5 lap dash, whichever y'all agree on.
I'm fine with whatever. I feel like if we get 10 laps, then we'll actually get some. We get, see who's good on the short run, see who's good on the long run, and get good for racing.
And then I'll watch it from up above and let the
Hmm.
chips fall where they lie. If Backwards is okay with that, I think that would be a great option. That way I don't, make one side more upset than the other. That's probably
Yeah,
the fairest option.
I could just run it back, really. I mean, I just thought of that too. I'm like, why don't we just do that? It would make more sense. I don't really care either way.
I'm not gonna call the night because mom had to get something to go clean his car because he threw up in his car looking work. He's
Yeah,
dying.
yeah. Well, let him know
So
that I hope he's okay. I
yeah.
hope he's feeling better.
Well, he has the fucking the stomach bug, so I told him he just
Oh,
you know.
all right.
So when I get, I'll probably call him tomorrow and check what he's doing and let get him the info. And we'll do it for Tuesday or Wednesday next week.
Yeah. Or possibly just after the
Or maybe even before, maybe we post back like 5 minutes or so and let y'all race before.
something like that.
That
Something
way we
like
have
that. I don't know.
points fully correct coming into the two races, and then
Mhm.
the week after we'll have our championship night.
Which might not even really
Well, we're
matter.
still having it.
I know we're still gonna have it, but I mean, it might just be for shits and giggles for hopefully me.
Our track this week it's gonna be very interesting. We go back more short track racing with Martinsville.
Is it actually Morrisville or is it the
Yes, it's.
track?
What do you mean?
The tunnel track you made that tried to give me
No, no, no. It's
No, no,
not
no, no,
Martinsville.
real
okay.
Martinsville, and we're gonna be
Uh,
back in the Cup cars for that.
no, God damn it.
Uh,
But we will do a
and then
truck race before that.
we're at.
We're
Russell.
at
Because what if trench doesn't work?
well, the trenchway we can only use cars at anyway.
Good, there you go.
Although you know what? No, we're gonna go back to cars. We're gonna save trucks for a championship night. We're gonna
Okay.
do 2 Cup cars. One will be Martinsville, and one will be a actual GTA track.
Waterway.
Not a new one that they added recently.
God damn it. Like Waterway.
I'll get on there and show y'all after we're done with this podcast what I'm thinking.
Oh,
Yep.
So, any,
Is there anything else?
so I'm thinking anything else, boys?
I'm not gonna get now.
Okay. Anything?
All right, I don't either. We'll end this here. We will see y'all on Tuesday. for our weekend reactions to everything that happened this week in Coda, and in Florence. There's no F1 or Indy this week. That's all next weekend. So everybody have fun, be safe this weekend, and have fun, enjoy it. Looks like it's gonna rain up here around us, so hopefully it's better weather everywhere else. Other than that, that's all I got. We'll see you all on Tuesday. This is on YouTube, so if you don't care, like, comment, subscribe, everybody share. Let's get out there. See y'all next week.
Hell yeah.